This is a beautiful day. Sorry, I am sweating. Wow, it is so hot. Whew, man. Do you feel confused? Do you feel frustrated? Do you feel trapped? Well, good news. That's a sign that your higher self is taking control. This is so important when it comes to living a spiritual life, getting in tune with that higher self, getting in tune with this cosmic energy. Join me, I'm gonna talk more all about it. Whew, man, I'm beat. Talk about manifestation. I got this bicycle, I literally just found it right over here in like the trash pile. It's like everything else, all rusted out. Threw some new grips on it, lubed up the chain, and there you go. Bam, I'm on the road, baby. Riding my bike is something I just love doing. That's the other thing you guys gotta remember. It's like you gotta be in line with your heart. You gotta be in line with that cosmic energy that is centered in this 5D reality. I wanted to talk about feeling in line with just that higher self. So there's something that you got to remember, like there's the individual self, the ego, the small self as I like to call it. You have the higher self, right? This is, you know, always guiding you. And that's the thing, if you don't use it, you lose it, right? So many people are confused when it comes to even the words, the higher self, right? So you have to understand the ego is tied to sense gratification. It's tied to the senses. If you're doing something that is keeping you in that attachment, into that sorrow, into that victim mentality, that's because you're not in line with the higher self. That means the ego is winning the game, right? We need to get past that by getting in line with the higher self. And that does not come from the intellect. That doesn't come from these thoughts, right? This is beyond our thoughts. That's why it's called transcendental meditation, or this vibration. Anything in Sanskrit, anything the yogic language is pure transcendental sound vibration. It is not a word that is made by man. So if you are confused, if you're frustrated in your life, if you are not happy with what's in your reality right now, recognize that you're being guided. The higher self doesn't want you to know all the secrets. The higher self is guiding you in a way that it's like puzzle pieces that are just matching up. You just have to sit back and relax and enjoy the magic. Just like this bike right here, just like this bike that manifested right there. Yes, I want like a, myself, my small self, the ego, Robert wants this beautiful bike that's like really fast and like thousands of dollars. I've had all kinds of bicycles in my life, been riding my bike for years. It's one of my main passions in life. Now you have to understand that I just moved to Hawaii. I just got here with, just a few backpacks, moved here with my family, my beautiful baby boy, my family, and it's something that we didn't have a lot of possessions at all. I live a very minimalistic lifestyle. That's what keeps me happy, honestly, is I'm not tied to anything material. So we moved here, moved in this beautiful house, doing all these things, and what do you know? I find this rusty old bike that somebody just threw away, right? Another man's trash is another man's treasure. And I could easily get caught, right, into, oh, this bike isn't the best, oh, it's really crappy, it's all rusted out, it's not gonna be the best for me. Or I can just be thankful, staying in line with that gratitude. Gratitude is what keeps you in the now, keeping you into that higher vibration. And I see the bike and I'm like, wow, this is something that I can just use right now. I'm a mechanic. Like I said, I lubed up the chain, threw some new grips on it. Just, it's ready to go, and somebody was just gonna throw that away. So it's all about your perception. It's all about how you can perceive through this third dimensional reality and get away from that small self, start being attached to it. And again, meditation is honestly the only thing that I would recommend, because the real yoga is all about meditation. When you get a concrete meditation practice where you're confident in it, you develop what's called the witness or the observer mode. So you're not so reactive in life all the time. I love this bike. I love everything, that is manifesting in my reality right now, and I'm just happy. I'm just genuinely happy for what comes into my reality, and I'm not attached to exactly what it is. Because you have to recognize that the higher self is always giving you what you need, not necessarily what you want. right? Those wants are probably rooted again in sense gratification that's coming from the ego or the small self. The higher self is in tune with that super cosmic intelligence that is beyond our body, that is beyond these third dimensional limitations. So if you're looking for more in life, if you want the essence and you're feeling frustrated and you know things aren't going your way, just sit back and relax, because that's the higher self guiding you through this process. It's not going to happen from your intellect and from you writing all these things down and, oh, this is going to happen next, this is from point A, this is from point B. Actually, it's quite the opposite. When you surrender into the now, when you fully let go of your attachments and what you think is coming your way, that's when the universe surprises you. And the best part about this is, like, even if you could, do all of that and write it down and have all these expectations and do all that, you're still limiting yourself. You're still not accepting that universal cosmic intelligence, that power into your body, into your life. Why? Because there's always going to be more. The universe is going to provide you with so much more than you can even comprehend. This is like a specialized hard rock. I mean, this is a great bike. I mean, this is, in its day, it was probably $500-600 brand new. There's a sticker on it right here from Specialized. Like, it's in great condition. I'm just stoked to be riding my bike. It's been a long time for me. So the more you can stay into that gratitude awareness, the more you can stay just happy and have a simple life. That's what the yogis did. That's what the yogis understood. Happiness doesn't come from our materialistic objects. Happiness comes from within. The more you can focus your energy and reflect on what's inside, it becomes a reflection of your outside world. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the love and support. Until next time, much love.